in March, still being accused of killing them?
I don't know.
Did people were? Did you still believe that people thought she killed them?
I don't recall.
Also during this time, is it true that you thought that Thug was trying to kill you as well?
Huh?
Between March of 2015 and June of 2015, did you believe that Thug was trying to kill you?
I don't recall.
When you get arrested in June of 2015, you were frustrated. Is that fair to say?
Can you say it again?
When you got arrested in June of 2015, you were frustrated, correct?
I was.
You were upset that people were blaming you for something that you didn't do, correct?
No, I was upset. Y'all kept locking me up, and I was trying to get up. I don't recall.
Did you tell the police you were upset because people kept blaming you for something that you did not do?
I tell the police anything to convince my way out of jail.
And you also told the police that you thought Thug was trying to kill you, correct?
I tell the police anything to convince my way out of jail.
And it was during that June interview you gave it all up, didn't you?
Gave what all up?
About everything that happened in my time and
I had no time to I don't recall.
And in June, that interview started at 9 o'clock in the morning after they arrested you at Deshaun's house, correct?
If you say so.
And you were arrested at Deshaun's house for the gun that they found at the Dunbar Center in May of 2015, correct?
I think so.
And also when you got to Deshaun's house, you had another gun in the house for which
I ain't have none.
they found another gun in Deshaun's house, correct?
That's what they said.
And they brought you in the headquarters to speak with you, correct? They brought you to the headquarters to speak. You shook your head. Was that a yes?
Yes.
And in that interview, Detective Gaither was present, correct?
If you say.
Detective Dennis was also there.
If you say.
Did you also speak with an ATF agent?
If you say.
Do you recall speaking to an ATF agent?
I don't recall none.
And at some point in time in that interview, Thorpe came and spoke with you as well, correct?
Did he?
At some point in time, do
Okay.
you recall Thorpe speaking to come and speak to you as well?
All right.
And then you also spoke with some internal affairs officers, correct?
I guess.
And this interview lasted at least, again, 9 hours, correct?
Felt like longer than that.
And when you first went into the interview, you tell Detective Gaither that you have not been hanging around shit.
Can you say it again?
When the interview talk starts, you tell Detective Gaither that you have not been hanging around shit. Correct?
I don't recall what I told the investigator, but believe either, I'm not going to tell them the truth.
And you initially start the investigator saying that they're trying to kill you. Correct?
Can you say that again?
You told the investigators that they were trying to kill you.
That he was trying to kill me.
That Thug and they were trying to kill you.
I don't recall.
Do you recall, did you ever text Thug's sister, Valerie, to ask her if Thug was trying to kill you?
I don't recall.
Do you recall telling the detectives that you texted Max and asked her if Thug was trying to kill her?
I don't recall what I told these people. But I'm not going to tell them the truth. Keep telling you that.
And were you concerned that they were trying to kill you because you had told on them?
If I don't told them, they would have been in jail if they did anything that I was telling them about.
Did you tell the detectives that they ain't trying to kill you, they think you told them?
Man, I like it.
Matter of fact, you said you get to ask you, why is everybody in the world trying to kill you? And your response is, they think I told them.
If you get in front of the police, play stupid, mislead them. I don't recall what I done told them. That's why I can't tell you. Yeah, I remember telling them this. I don't recall.
And you actually provided the detectives with Dolly's phone number, correct?
I don't recall.
And Dolly's phone number at the time ended in 1990, correct?
I guess. I don't know.
And I call her Dolly, but you actually called her Max, correct?
I don't recall.
And you told the detective that her name is actually Dolly White on Instagram.
I don't recall.
And you told the detectives that you called her and you asked her, your brother tried to get me killed. What the hell have I done to him?
I don't recall nothing I don't made up and told the police.
And her response to you was just stop listening to her.
I'm delusional like that.
If you're delusional, why would you tell the detectives about it?
Because this is how I am. I'm a bitch by myself. I'm already thinking ahead of time. I'm already trying to make myself be prepared. I don't recall what I done told these people. I told you time after time after time. I done made this stuff up. I done made it all up. You still want to know it.
And when the detective asked you why would they be trying to kill you, you said, listen, when Nutt got killed, the police called me down here. I came down here and I told them, look, I don't know what the hell's going on. These police act like they think I killed this man. I keep telling them.
So they were trying to kill me. If he got killed in January and I got locked up in June, I would, if there was truth, they were trying to kill me. So they mean they were trying to kill me, and you said if they were trying to kill me, why ain't nobody kill me? Because last time I checked, I was in Mechanicsville every single day. So y'all gonna go out without a lie to the police then? At this point, you wasting time right now.
Isn't that when the person directed to police? I don't know why they haven't killed me yet because I'm always in Kansas.
Keep it on. I don't know what you talk about. I don't recall nothing I said to the police.
And also, when they asked you, who thought you were talking to the police or snitching, you told them that Thug was right there. Thug was there every time that you answered the phone to talk to the police.
I like the stupidest person in the world to answer a phone for the police in front of anybody. Why would I answer the phone in front of anybody with a it don't even make sense. You can just tell the police anything, they can go for it.
Okay. But did you tell the police that you was answering the phone?
I don't recall what. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Did you tell the police that you was answering the phone in front of them? So that's why they think you were snitching.
So they think I was snitching, and like you said, I was still around.
So July
And you want them to be killed, or whatever you want them to be. Why I end up like I
Did you ask that same question to Detective Deacon?
I don't know what I don't ask them, but it's just
And you said the same thing. I'm in Mechanicsville every day. So if they want me to be killed, why have they killed me? And that's the same question you asked Detective Deacon, correct?
you telling me or you asking me?
I'm asking you that what you also told Detective Deacon.
You ask me, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can't pick and choose what I'm telling the truth about, what I'm lying about. I can't say the word what I'm trying to say because you don't want me cursing.
So the point is, did you tell Detective Deacon? The same thing you're telling here is, why haven't they killed me yet? I've been in Mechanicsville every single day.
I tell the investigators anything so that I'm innocent, I look innocent, and I ain't guilty of nothing. Are we clear?
I understand what you're saying today, but let's talk about what you told the police back in 2015. Back in 2015, because you still haven't answered this question. Did you tell the detectives the same thing that you're saying here today, which is, I don't know why they haven't killed me yet, because I'm in Mechanicsville every day.
So? What you saying?
Answer that question. Did you tell the detective the same thing?
I don't know what I done told the investigator. I asked him that 30,000 times already. I don't recall what I done told them. But what I'm telling you is, if somebody gonna kill me or somebody wanted to kill me, it wasn't hard to kill me. I was outside, still here.
During the same interview, you were concerned that Thug did not want you hanging around him. Correct.
I'm talking to the police. They're trying to tie this man into me.
Did you tell the police in that interview he think he did something, he got rid of me? And they asked you, what do you mean? He ain't want me hanging around him no more. I'm like, what the hell? You feel what I'm saying? What the hell? This N-word don't want me around? I get to asking Shannon and them. Shannon's like, I don't know.
If they wanted me dead, they knew I laid my head at. They could have easily caught me, like, come here and kill me if they were living like that.
And then they asked you, why does it matter to Thug if he's talking to police or not? If he had no say so what happened with Nut, you know what's going on. And your response is between us, I want to say they had something to do with it. Who was that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Don't pull them in my shenanigans. I keep telling you that. Y'all got me here to be truthful.
And when you said all of them, and Detective Gates asked you Thug and who? And you said Shannon and Beezy. All of them been acting funny towards me.
I don't know if you know, which you already know, but I don't run behind nobody. So when the investigators are questioning me, I'm going to say whatever to spin them to get them off of me.
And at that point, they asked you, how long have you known Shannon? And you said, longer than Thug has. And they asked, have you known Shannon for a good part of your adult life? You said, we went to school together.
Because I knew my motive. My motive was to put the blame on them to get it off of me.
And then they asked you, you tell them, I'm going to tell you the truth. They did it.
I don't recall nothing I don't told the police.
And you said, I can't say who did it. And they said, who was that?
You finished?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall nothing I told the police.
And your response is, I can't say who did it. This is how I know did it. Thug and them don't know which one did it. I was at the house. And you began going into what happened on the night of the murder. Is that correct?
I don't recall nothing I told the police.
You told the police back in this June 10, 2015 interview, baby mama, she woke up, and I'm like, where you at? She at the Family Dollar on Auburn. And she's on the way. And you're telling the detective this is the night of the murder. Do you remember this?
I don't recall nothing I told the police.
And he said, is it true? After that night the murder happened, I called he always answered for me. I FaceTime him, he hung it up. I'm like, damn, I called D, and D like, where you at?
I don't recall nothing I told the police. I made it all up.
And they clarified, D, is that the Mickey eye?
You asked me?
I am.
I don't recall nothing I said to investigators.
And then she said, yeah, the Mickey eye. I don't talk to the one from Cleveland. D, I don't talk to the D one Cleveland.
Oh,
I'm about to
I'm sorry, go ahead.
you want to take a break?
No, you good.
Okay. I'm about to get this car, this white Charger. You recall telling the detective that you were going to get your brother's white Charger.
I tell the investigators anything as long as you ain't telling on myself.
He said, all right, I go to my brother's house. He going to give me the car, and I pulled up to the green store.
I don't recall nothing I told the investigators.
You then told him again, I ain't called D, and he didn't answer.
I think you just asked me that, and I just told you I don't recall nothing I said to the investigators.
Okay. You then tell the detective, I pull up at the green store, I talked to Little Reddy, me and Little Reddy talking, and D said he was on Cleveland. So then you went over to Cleveland.
I don't even know who Loretta is, but I don't recall nothing I talked to, nothing that I told the detectives or whatever y'all want me to say.
Okay. You then tell the detectives that you leave from Mechanicsville and you pull up to the McDonald's on Cleveland Avenue.
I don't recall nothing I told the investigators.
And do you recall going to the McDonald's?
I don't recall nothing.
Okay. And you told the detectives when you pulled up to McDonald's that D was with Bentley and them, correct?
I don't recall nothing.
And is Bentley OG Bentley?
I don't recall nothing.
Okay. And when they asked you who else was with you, you told them Nard, And he said, hold on, I think I'm lying. It was a white Jeep. It was Nard, D, Bentley, Shannon, and Yet. And all of them were in the Jeep.
I don't recall nothing I told to the police.
Do you recall being at the McDonald's and seeing Demetrion, Nard, Bentley, and Shannon in a white Nitro?
I don't recall nothing.
And this was the Nitro that Bentley had.
I don't recall nothing.
And do you recall D getting out of the vehicle and getting into your car?
I don't recall nothing.
And you told the detective that D got out, and when D got out of the car, he got in the car with you.
I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling you I done made it. I don't recall nothing.
Is it true that when D got in your car, he told you they just killed him?
I don't recall nothing.
Is it true that you told the detective in this June interview, Demetrion said they just killed him?
I don't recall nothing.
And when he said that, that's when Nard got into your car.
I don't recall nothing.
And is it true that once Nard got into the car, you stopped talking about the murder with Demetrion?
I don't recall nothing.
Isn't it true that's what you told the detective?
I don't recall.
Once Nard got in the call, did you have some concern about why D stopped talking?
I don't recall.
Is it true that you told the detectives when Nard got in the call, I'm like, D stopped talking. And I'm like, why the hell D stopped talking? I ain't say nothing. I'm in the car riding.
I don't recall.
While you were in the call with D and Nard, did Moulton call you?
I don't recall.
Is it true that you told the detectives Moulton FaceTime you and said, Nut just got shot, boy?
Nothing I said was true. Why you keep asking me, is it true? I don't recall nothing I said to the police.
And your response to Moulton was, I'm like, I just heard it, boy. He said your name on Instagram. And you said, I'm just getting out of the house. I ain't had no parts of it.
Yeah. I don't recall nothing.
Isn't it true that's what you told the detective? That after once Moulton called you, he said to you, I just heard it, boy.
I'm sorry.
He said your name on Instagram. I'm just getting out of the house. I didn't have any parts of it.
I don't recall.
And they asked you, who was Nard?
I don't recall.
Do you know who Nard is?
When you asked me that back there, what I told you?
Do you know who Nard is?
No, I told you back there I didn't know who Nard was.
Have you ever seen Nard?
I don't recall nothing. I don't told the investigators.
My question to you is, have you ever seen Nard?
I don't recall.
And when they asked you who Nard was, is it true you told the police that Nard was locked up?
I'm trying to make, I don't recall.
And they asked you what he was locked up for, and you told them what he was locked up for.
I don't recall.
Then they continued to get more information. When Nard got into the car, you said he stopped talking. Once you left McDonald's, where did you go?
I don't recall. I don't even recall going to McDonald's. I don't recall nothing that you're talking about. I don't recall no lie that I told the investigators. You got me here to tell the truth, but you keep asking me about some lies I don't made up.
Is it true that you told the detectives y'all got on the expressway?
Nothing I said is true. I don't recall.
And is it true that you told the detectives that they followed you, that you were following the Nitro up to Thug's house?
I don't recall.
And is it true that you said you followed them to Thug's house, and you said once you dropped off the Mikion and Nard at Thug's house?
I don't recall.
Do you recall going to Thug's house the night that Donovan's house was right?
I don't recall.
Is it true you told the detective? So we followed the Thug's house. He stayed downtown at the Sky House.
I don't recall.
Did Thug stay at the Sky House back in 2015?
I don't recall.
Is it true that once you got to Thug's house, that Nard got out of the car?
I don't recall.
Is it true you told the detectives that once you got to Thug's house, Nard got out of the vehicle?
I don't recall.
Is it true that when Nard got out of the vehicle, the media told you they just killed Nut?
I don't recall.
Is it true that's what you told the detectives? That once Nard got out of the car, the media told you they just killed Nut?
I don't recall no lie I told the police.
And is it true that when When the media told you they just could not, he pointed in the direction of Thug, Mar, and Shannon who was getting out the car.
I tell the police anything getting by my face.
And your
I do not recall one thing I told the police.
and then the truth you told the detective. You told detectives your response, I'm like who? And he just pointed towards Nard.
I don't recall.
Is it true that you then told Demetrius, you know what, I'm not gonna get caught up in all of this?
I don't recall.
After that, then they asked you, why did they think that you did it?
I don't recall.
And your response was, because me and Kel get into it.
I don't recall.
And they asked you, what does Nard have to do with it?
I don't recall.
And you told the detectives, this is what I want to tell you. I think Thug and Nut had problems with each other.
I don't recall.
And weren't you telling the detectives information that you learned from Demetrius?
I don't recall.
And they actually asked you if Demetrius would come down there and talk to them. Correct.
I don't recall.
And you told them, I don't think he's going to come down because when you gave them the Demetrius number the first time, Demetrius never called them.
I don't recall.
And you actually told the detectives you encouraged Demetrius to call them.
I don't recall.
And you told the detectives, I told D, I love you too much. I helped you. These niggas not for you, bro. And you going to go with them.
I don't recall.
Didn't D tell you that they hid the car and the guns after the murder of Donovan Thomas?
I don't recall.
Isn't that what you told the detectives that D told you that they hid the car and the guns?
I tell them anything they want to hear. If they go for it, they go for it. I don't recall.
And then you told the detectives it was a gray car.
I don't know. I don't recall what I told them.
And you said you knew what the car was because you had saw the car on video.
I don't recall what I don't told them.
And they asked you whether or not it was a Pontiac, and you told them that it was not a Pontiac.
I tell them anything. As long as I throw them out, that's all that matters.
You also told them that it was a rental vehicle, correct?
I tell them anything to throw them out.
And although you're telling us today that you said anything to throw them off, is it true that you told the detectives, I promise you, I ain't lying. I hate jail. I'll be damned. The nigga trying to kill me and my child.
I do hate you. And I would tell the police anything to throw them out.
My question for you is it true that you told the detectives, I promise you, I ain't lying. I hate jail. I'll be damned. The nigga trying to kill me and my child.
I don't recall.
I guess Hilton, let's take a break. It's about time for our morning break. Let's take 10 minutes or so. Okay.
that she was lying. That's where they make no sense to me. They got to think she was going for the line. Because she don't like I tell her when she fucking with the powder, you can't fuck with me. Like, you fucking with the powder, you been fucking with the powder in 48 hours, you can't fuck with your phone, you can't fuck shit.
Scary, man. They got words on them.
Mr. Copeland, back in 2015, were you mentioning any of Thug's songs? Was your nickname Woody mentioned any of Thug's songs?
Huh?
Did Thug mention you in any of his songs back in 2015?
Back in 2015?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Do you recall telling the detectives that he put your name in these songs and he doesn't know, you don't know why he put your name in these songs?
I didn't like him rapping about me.
Why didn't you like him rapping about you?
Huh?
Why didn't you like him rapping about you?
Cause it's my life. Like, don't be lying on me.
What do you mean by this?
Don't be lying on me.
Are you talking about in the rap songs?
Yes.
What did you think were lies that you were telling them to do in the rap song?
I don't recall.
Do you recall what the verse was or what he said in the rap song?
You know, she know English. No, I don't recall.
Now, back in 2015, we talked about the gun that you had, the gun that was at the Dunbar Center.
I ain't have no gun.
Was there a gun that was in a H&M bag that they found at the Dunbar Center?
No, they said.
And is it true that Quindera was dead or what did you see the person for you?
I don't recall.
Is it true that you told the detectives when they asked you how did you get possession of that gun? You said, I got it the day he bought it for me.
I don't recall.
And you asked, he said, yeah, he bought it for me. He bought it out of the pawn shop for you.
I don't recall.
And that you paid $1,000 for that gun.
I don't recall.
And you purchased the gun because you thought you could defend yourself.
I don't recall.
Did you think that you were able to defend yourself because of the retaliatory shootings that were happening back in 2015?
I don't recall.
Do you recall telling the detectives that another detective told you had a right to protect yourself?
I don't recall.
But that you couldn't take the gun if you were at the club, if you were at home, you had a right to protect yourself?
I don't recall.
When you were at the Dunbar Center with the gun, were you trying to sell that gun?
I was at Dunbar Recreation and playing basketball.
Okay. And while at the Dunbar Recreation Center playing basketball, did you have the gun that Quindarius Zachary purchased for you?
I had a basketball.
Is it true that you also had the gun that Quindarius Zachary purchased for you?
I had my shirt off. I was playing basketball.
Where was the gun?
You tell me?
Is it true that the gun was sitting on the bench at the basketball court in an H&M bag?
I was playing basketball.
And isn't it true that you were trying to sell the gun that day, that you had it at the Dunbar Recreation Center?
I ain't have no gun.
Isn't it true that you told the detective that you gave them the gun to sell and that they were going to sell the gun, that you were trying to sell your gun that day, that you got caught with the gun at the Dunbar Recreation Center?
I tell them this is anything.
In fact, isn't it true that you told the detective, when I was locked up, I called one of my partners and he was like, get somebody, can you help me out? He was like, yeah. When I got out, they brought me the gun back. And I was like, I don't want it. I was still trying to sell it. That is why, that is what I had, you know what I mean? When I got the gun, I got it from the green store. I went to the park to go play basketball, but I was waiting on them to come and get it. Little D and them, so his brother pulled up. They actually waited on who to come and get it. You talking about the Mickey or Quindarius? You said Little D from Cleveland. He was supposed to pull up and get it.
Yeah, I tell the investigators anything, get them off me. I didn't have no gun. I didn't know nothing about a gun. When they said something about a gun, I was confused, shocked, lost. That's why they let me go that same day.
And matter of fact, they wanted to make sure that they were correct, that you were both talking about the same gun. And Detective Gates said, I'm talking about the one from the Dunbar Center. He said, that is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Sorry. That is what I'm talking about. I got out of jail from Henry County Monday, and police got me for the gun Tuesday. I did not go to jail.
Can you say that again?
Sure. Detective Gaither wanted to clarify that the gun she was referencing was the gun from the Dunbar Center. And your response was, that is what I'm talking about. I got out of jail from Henry County Monday, and police got me for the gun Tuesday. I did not go to jail.
Can you say it one more time?
Sure. Isn't it true that Detective Gaither wanted to make sure that you both were talking about the same gun, so you clarified for her and said, that is what I'm talking about. I got out of jail from Henry County on Monday, and police got me for the gun on Tuesday. I did not go to jail.
I don't recall.
Now, back in June of 2015, were you still hanging with both Shannon and the Mickey in June of 2015?
I don't recall.
Is it true that you told the detective in that interview, 1 minute D's with Shannon, and then when D's not with Shannon, him and me are together?
I don't recall. Nothing I told the investigators. I would tell them anything to get them off of me.
Back in 2015, did you get all of your information from Little D from Cleveland? Excuse me, Little D from Mechanicsville.
Say that again?
Back in 2015, because you were locked up for parts of time, did you get all of your information from Little D from Mechanicsville?
I'm Mr. Make Believe. I make it up. I don't recall nothing I done made up. I keep telling you that.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives in the same June 2015 interview, I get all my information through Little D, and they clarified which Little D, and you said Mechanicsville. And they said, so Demekion, and you said yes.
I don't recall nothing I don't see. Whatever I made up to the police.
You recall saying that he's always in the midst of everybody. Everyone talks to him. You know what I mean? I can always just ask. I can call Lil D right now, and he will sit here and tell me what's going on.
I don't recall nothing, but I do know that I tell the D what to say. So if I told the investigator go ask the D something, it's because I don't told the D to be prepared for it.
Now, in 2015, did you know someone by the name of Valerie or V?
Who?
Valerie.
Who?
Did you know someone by the name of Valerie?
I don't recall.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives that it was Valerie who told you that Thug wanted to kill you?
I don't recall nothing I done made up to the police.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives that Valerie got into a car while you were at a baby shower and told you that Thug was trying to kill you?
That wasn't true. I made it up. If I did say that, if I didn't say it, I don't recall nothing I said to the police.
Isn't it also true though on a jail call after June 10th, 2015, you told Max that Valerie told you that Thug was trying to kill you?
Because I told you, one thing, I don't recall.
Now, isn't it true? Well, let me ask you this. After Valerie told you that Thug was trying to kill you, did you try to reach out to Monte or Yet Guy?
No, I don't got anything else to say.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives in the same June 2015 interview, you saw Monte and detective gave it actually which Monte? Your response, Yak. Like day before yesterday, went to the graveyard. When I see him, he was at my cousin's house. I was like, damn man, we grew up together. They asked you, what is Yak's real name? Do you know? You said no. Detective gave it. You said you grew up with him. Your response, I just know his first name, Monte. Don't know the last name. You said to Monte, and at first told me that Thug planned on killing you. And Monte's response to you was, hell nah, bro, I never heard that. He denied it. The person was never, you said that people will never say it. Word was, I was talking to the police too much. You feel what I'm saying?
So once I was released from Henry County Jail, everybody was asking me, did I hear the song? Everybody was telling me that Thug had played the song halftime. And the police were targeting me again. That's why they got me the next day. I was mad that I was like, damn, this nigga telling on me, put me in his song. So I was mad at him and I started plotting against him. I was telling one of my friends and I was telling him, hey man, this nigga trying to make it seem like I'm out here. Ooh, I said what I said to my buddy. And yeah, I didn't like the simple fact that he was saying stuff that it had nothing to do with him in his song. Like, why is he rapping about what I'm doing in the streets? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with. So, yeah, I was mad with him and I was plotting on him.
When did the song Halftime come out?
I don't know, man, this song was old, but when he put it out, the police started making it seem like it was a new song, and then they started trying to use their song to say that this and then the third.
Is Halftime the only song that mentions your name?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know this song made the police come out to me, and I didn't like to see that. I didn't give nobody permission to say nothing about me in no song.
Why do you believe that the song made police started coming after you?
Cause that's what they said. They said it. That's what the investigator told me.
What did the investigator tell you?
I don't know.
So is it your testimony that the investigator said, hey, because your name is in the song, we're now coming after you?
What I do go to the grave with me. You hear me?
Well, yesterday you did disclose that you, the threat, shot up Rich Homie Quan's barbershop.
Yeah, you got me frustrated, and I ain't mean to say that.
Okay. Do you recall asking the judge if you could say it?
I was frustrated.
Now, they asked you, why would Thug be nervous if he had nothing to do with anything? And your response is, y'all keep saying my name. They saying me and Thug. That's what I keep saying, but I had no parts in it. Are you talking about the fact that you had no parts in killing that?
I don't recall nothing I said to no police.
Now, isn't it true that
Nothing I said is true. Nope.
up until June of 2015, were you trying to keep what you knew about Nutt's murder to yourself?
Can you say it again?
Sure. Prior to this interview in June of 2015, were you trying to keep what you knew about Nutt's murder to yourself?
I don't know what you mean.
Is it true that you told detectives, this is what I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you? I'm asking you, with the murder, I'm trying to explain it. I act like I never heard about it. I act like I never told Dee and none of them, period, so I just kept it to myself.
Yeah, I tell so many lies and different stories to the point I don't even know. I don't have a clue what I don't see. All I know was I'm innocent. And today I'm innocent. And Dre innocent too.
What are you innocent of?
Anything.
Okay. Are you innocent of, did you not kill Nut? Is that what you're talking
You
about?
ask me that how many times now?
I'm still trying to understand what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't recall.
Were you, back in 2015, concerned that Thug had stopped talking to you? Excuse me, back in 2015.
Can you ask me that again?
Sure. Back in 2015, were you concerned that Thug was not speaking to you?
No.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives, he's not talking to me, period? And you're talking about Thug. And they asked you, he's not talking to you for a reason because he thinks you're talking to us. And your response is, he's not thinking I'm telling you nothing. He just thinks I'm talking to the police a lot because he heard my conversation with the police.
I'm talking to the police, so my only motive is to throw them out. You know what I mean? Like what I got going on ain't got nothing to do with him, but they want to keep tying him into what I got going on. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw it off on him because I was mad he put that song out saying this and that and third. That don't got nothing to do with him, so he never did that. So I'm gonna put the blame on him. Don't throw me under the bush. I'm gonna throw you under the bush. That was my whole motive.
Now with your name inside of the songs, were you concerned that he was putting your name in the song? You thought he should be putting Shannon's name in the song?
So for one, the song's old. Halftime was old. The song been out since like 2014. You know what I mean? I wasn't mad about it. I was mad about the timing of when the song was released. Because the facts are the facts. I mean, I don't shoot nobody for that, man. So when he put it out, I didn't care for the song, but when he put it out, the police were trying to put this murder on me, and they was targeting me. I don't like the police keep bothering me, so I just didn't like the song. I didn't like the timing of when they put that song out. When their label, whoever put it out, I didn't like the timing of it.
When you said the police were trying to put the murder on you, didn't the police have you come in every single time for you to tell?
Can you say that again?
You said the police were trying to put the murder on you.
Right.
When you went in each of these times in early June, in January through June, did you ever get arrested for Nuts murder?
What you mean?
You said the police were trying to put the murder on you. Between January and June of 2015, did you ever get arrested for Nuts murder?
No.
Okay. So during the time that you kept going into the police, did they ever, at any of these times, arrest you for Nuts murder?
They were discombobulated. They were so confused. I kept spinning them. But when he put that song out, they was like, "Yeah, you did it."
In any of these interviews that you had with the detectives, what detective said you killed them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So is it true that none of the detectives ever said that you killed Nut in any of these interviews from January to June of 2015?
Shit, I don't know.
But isn't it true that that's what you told the police, that everyone is putting your name in?
I don't know. I don't tell the police so much. I don't know. I don't recall what I just said. I just know I was trying to get myself out of it.
And isn't it true that the police allowed you to tell them what happened the night of Nut's murder?
Yeah, you see what they played on me. They sat right there laughing, ha ha ha. Well, and that's why I know they playing on me. I ain't gonna tell them myself. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep spinning them until what? They let me walk out. Every time they let me walk out, I would laugh and walking out.
And is the lyric from the song that you were concerned with that Thug says Little Wood will pull up and pop at your noggin?
What you mean?
Is that the verse that you didn't like?
I didn't like the fact that the police tried to make it seem like that song was made to say that I pulled up and did this to this man.
Correct. What I'm asking you though is that the verse you did not like?
That's the song I didn't like.
Is that the specific verse in the song?
I didn't like the timing of the song. I didn't care about him rapping about him popping at people nuggets because it wasn't true. But when he put the song out, when they put the song out, it was an investigation on me, and y'all kept harassing me, and that's why I didn't like it.
At this time, what investigation was on you regarding this song?
I don't recall.
Because isn't it true that there was no open investigation regarding any of the shootings at this time regarding you?
How am I supposed to know?
When you spoke to the police, did you come in the first time to clear your name, the next two times as a victim? When you first went to go speak to the police about what happened in 2015. I'll rephrase, Your Honor. When you first came in January 2015, didn't you come to clear your name?
I don't recall nothing.
The next two times, both in January 28th and February 20th, you came as a victim, correct?
How am I supposed to know?
And when you came in February 21st, you came because you had violated your probation, correct?
You keep saying I came. They took me. It's a difference.
And then in June, you were arrested because of the gun that was at the Dunbar Center.
That y'all placed on me.
None of those times were you accused of shooting and killing Donovan Thomas, correct?
Y'all charged me and like what? One of them y'all did putting charges on me.
But I'm asking you, between January and June, when you were talking to the police, there were no charges against you for killing Donovan Thomas.
You said no. I don't recall. I don't know.
Going back to the night that Donovan Thomas was killed, isn't it true that when Little D got to the car, Little D told you that it was Nard, Shannon, and Yak who killed her? And that they used, isn't it true that they used the car, the rental car that the rented?
I don't know. I don't recall nothing I lied to the police about.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives the car they used was the rental car that Thug had? Isn't it true that they asked you if you knew the make and model of the car?
Today, right now, as I'm right here, the truth is I never seen none of those people who I mentioned the night that's supposed to happen. I told the investigators anything, and they didn't went going for the stuff that I was telling them, so I had to try my best to convince them. So guess what I don't have to do? Fuck it, I'm not putting it on these niggas because they closer to me, they'll go for it. I don't just trying to get them out my face.
They asked you where Thug rented the car from, and didn't you tell them that he rented it from the airport?
So you gotta take a little truth and put it with the bullshit.
Okay. Is it true that he rented the vehicle from the airport?
I don't recall nothing. I'm tired of answering these questions at this point. You keep asking me the same thing over and over and over and over.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives he rented the car from the airport?
I don't tell the police the truth.
Would it surprise you that we actually got the rental car records from the airport? That where Thug rented the vehicle from the airport?
You hear me say I took a little bit of truth and put it with the rest of it to convince them?
Isn't it true that once D told you that they killed them, you asked why they do that?
It's true that I ain't stupid as y'all think.
And he told you he didn't know.
I don't recall.
Isn't true that's what you told the detective?
I don't recall.
Isn't true you asked Demekion, was he with them when the murder happened?
I don't recall.
And his response was, no, he wasn't there.
I don't recall.
Isn't true that's what you told the detective?
The truth is, you asked me about lies I done said in the past, and I'm sitting right here trying to be truthful. But you keep trying to go into lies that I can't keep up with, I remember.
Isn't it true that Demekion told you that Bentley went and hid all the stuff?
I never get into business that don't have anything to do with me.
Isn't it true that's what you told the detective, that D told you that Bentley went and hid the stuff?
I tell the detective that anything to get them off of me.
Isn't it true that Little D told you that they initially rode past the barbershop and that's when they saw a nut?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't recall.
Isn't that what you told the detective that Little D told you?
I don't recall nothing I done told the investigation.
And isn't it true that Little D told you that when they saw a nut, they switched cars?
I don't recall nothing I done lied to the investigators about.
And isn't it true that's what you told the detective, that they switched cars?
I don't recall.
Isn't it true that D told you that they switched cars and Thug got into the Pontiac with the girl?
I don't recall. Why would I be wanting to know if any of this? I don't even want to know because it's nothing to do with me. So I'm making. I don't recall.
Isn't it true that's what you told the detective, that the deacon told you that Thug and the girl, they got in the Pontiac?
I don't recall.
And when they clarified who all was in the Pontiac, is it the Deacon, Thug, and the girl?
I don't recall.
And isn't it true that you told them that they switched cars at the gas station?
I don't recall.
Would it surprise you that we have surveillance video from the gas station?
The hell if I know?
Would it surprise you that it shows the Pontiac and the Great Infinity at the gas station?
Do it show me?
You told me this is what the Deacon told you, correct?
Man, you hear me? I don't recall nothing I done said to the investigators.
Now, isn't it true that you also told them that Doo-Wop was there as well?
Who?
Doo-Wop.
I don't recall nothing I told to the investigators.
And isn't it true that you told the detective that, again, that you faced Top that night?
I don't recall nothing I told to the investigators.
On the night of the murder, did you tell Deshaun what the Mikion had just told you?
I don't recall.
Isn't you told the detectives that after the Mikion told you what happened, you called Deshaun and you told her the truth?
I don't recall.
And you told the detectives that they could call Deshaun down to the police department and talk to her.
I don't recall.
And matter of fact, you told the detectives, you told Deshaun, if anything happens to me, tell the police what I told you.
I don't recall.
Now, what is the reason that the Doug and Nut have a personal beef?
He's behind you. You can ask him that.
Is it true that you told the detectives in this June interview Nut and Doug had something personal against each other?
And I told the investigators anything. I'm pretty sure I probably told them a different lie. You can't go off of what I don't say to them people. I don't remember what I said to them.
Isn't it true that Nut and Doug got into a beef before you and Kel got into it?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask him.
Isn't it true that you told the detectives they fell out before me and Kel got into it?
I don't recall. Then I told to the investigators.
And when they asked you, did you know what they got into it over? You said you weren't sure.
I don't recall.
And if you were trying to lie, couldn't you just make up something at that point?
Huh?
If you were trying to lie, as opposed to saying you don't know what their beef was over, couldn't you just have made it up at that point?
Just like, you got to understand, like, the pressure gets so real, like, man, I don't know. Y'all just had me in that question. I don't know what, I don't have a clue what I was saying.
Now, is it true in this June interview, you also told them about the fight in Club Crucial that Monday before Nut got killed?
Man, I'm pretty sure in the interview I made all types of things up to say.
Now, in this June interview, would that now be the 5th time that you told them about this fight at Club Crucial?
I don't know. If somebody do something to me, I'm gonna remember that. Cause I'm gonna be a victim.
Okay, so if you were making stuff up, why did you keep on consistently telling them about
I
that?
said if somebody did something to me, I'm gonna be a victim because once I be able to do something back to them, I'm gonna be justified.
Okay.
Okay.
So you told them about these events leading up to the night.
I told them about events that involve people doing something to me. I don't know what I done told them.
Now, on the Monday night after you got beat up and you ran outside
You say I got beat up.
by Shelton,
Unless
and you went outside afterwards, correct?
I don't recall.
Do you recall telling the police in the same June interview, and when you went outside, Thug was pulling on your shirt, like there go Bloody J right there.
I don't recall.
And next thing you know, you heard Shannon heard Shannon was near you when Thug said there go Bloody J right there.
I don't recall.
And isn't it true that you then told the police that Shannon and Mosul then jumped on Bloody J?
You keep saying, is it true? I keep telling you, I don't lie to the investigators. So nothing I said was true.
I'm asking you, isn't it true this is what you told the investigators?
I don't know what I done told them.
Okay, isn't it true that in January you told them that some of your buddies jumped on Bloody J, but you didn't go into specifics?
What you getting all aggressive for?
Isn't it true that you told them in January that your buddies beat up Bloody J?
I don't recall.
But now in June you got with more specificity of who those buddies were.
I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you.
In June, you now told them with specificity who beat up Bloody J.
I don't recall.
Isn't it true that on the night that you and Shell got into it at the club, when you came outside while they were beating up Bloody J, yet got stopped by the police that night?
I don't know.
Isn't it true that you told the police that got stopped by police that night?
I don't recall what I don't told the police. If I told the police he got stopped that night and he got stopped that night, it's me again trying to put some truth with the rest of it to convince them that I'm being truthful.
And is it true that you told them that night he got pulled over and locked up with a gun?
I don't know. He right there. Ask him.
Is it true that's what you told the police?
I don't tell the police anything to get him off of me.
Is it true on this same night of Club Crucial that after Gat got pulled over that you saw Thug and Nard get into a car?
I don't recall nothing I told to the police.
I'm asking that what happened that night.
What you mean what happened that night?
On the night of Club Crucial, did you see Thug and Nard get into a car?
No.
Is it true that you told police that you saw Thug and Nard get into a car?
Ain't no telling what I told the police. I'm not going to tell them the truth. I know that.
And when Thug and Nard got into the car, did they pull onto a side street?
Thug behind you, ask him.
I'm asking you.
I don't recall nothing I told to the police.
I'm asking you, did that occur?
I don't recall.
Isn't it true that's what you told the police?
I don't recall.
Isn't it true that you told the police that Thug pulled on a side street?
I don't recall.
Once you pulled on the side street, did you and your brother pull up next to them on that side street?
No.
Isn't it true that you told the police that you and your brother pulled up beside them on the side street?
I didn't tell the police anything about Thug to get him off me.
Now, back in 2015, on this same night at Club Crucial,
I didn't hear your date.
on this same Monday night at Club Crucial, did you see Nard? Did you speak to Nard and Thug while y'all were on the side street?
No.
Isn't it true that you told him that you spoke to Nard and Thug while y'all were on the side street?
I don't recall nothing I told to the police, but I know it is a long way from the truth.
Okay. And that either Nard or Thug said they were waiting for Bloody J.
Who is that?
Who's Bloody J?
Yeah. I mean, I don't recall nothing I said to the police.
Isn't it true that you said that you heard a gun cocked back from inside their vehicle?
Told you I'm gonna tell the police anything to them off me. I'm not about to tell them what I don't do.
Okay. And that the person that you heard with the gun was Nard.
It's a lie. I don't recall.
Did you hear Nard with a gun?
Huh?
Did you see Nard with a gun in the car?
I didn't see none that night.
So you do know who Nard is?
No. That's what I'm telling you. I didn't see none that night. You keep asking me about Nard. I don't.
How then can you say you didn't see Nard that night? You don't know who Nard is?
Because it's nothing just. No, hold on. You got me talking bad because you frustrated me again. I don't know Nard personally, but I know who Nard is. I didn't see Nard in the car with no gun. Like I said, they jumped on me. I had a knot, and I was mad, and I was gonna get my get back. I did not leave I left by myself with the people that was in the car with me. And no, you do not need to know who's in the car with me.
Was your brother one of the people in the car with you?
No, my brother, I don't know where he was.
Why did you tell the sex that your brother was in the car with
Because
you?
I went to tell them what I was on.
Did you also, in this same June interview, also tell Detective Gaither and Dennis again about meeting up with Kel at the Cascade Skater Rink?
I don't recall no lies I told to the investigators that I don't told them.
Would this now be again at least the third time that you told detectives about this Cascade Skater Rink incident with you and Kel?
I don't recall.
Again, did you also in the same interview tell the detectives about the gambling house shooting?
Man, listen, I sit there and tell a whole bunch of bullshit. And Let them figure it out. Let them go run, chase their tail. I don't remember nothing I said to them. They sat right there and listened to all the stories I had to tell, and I'm telling them, I'll say whatever to let me out of jail. They go for it or they don't. And guess what? They sat right there, let me talk, and make up all this stuff about these people. And, you know, that just was it. I don't recall nothing I said specific. But I know that I think I said that if I did in one of them interrogations, I say anything if y'all let me go. I do anything if y'all let me go. That's my motive.
Isn't it true regarding again how we gave a little more detail during this interview?
I'm gonna give details if I'm gonna get them.
Isn't it true that you told them, you know, I kept closing my eyes, but they were shooting behind us and the wall was blocking us. They blocked it off the van. It hit through the car, every car in the parking lot. After that, everyone happened to get up. There was kids, there were 4 little boys. They seen Thug and wanted to ride. The little kids, we were looking in the bushes, make sure no one was lying in the bushes. They called the police and stuff. Everyone was wondering where Thug had went, but Thug had already left by the time the police came.
See, even you fell for it. See, you take a little bit of truth that I tell and put it with all the bullshit that I said. And you're highlighting like you said, the details of it. That really took place, but you trying to put that with all the fairy tales that I made up.
So what part took place? The actual shooting at the gambling house?
The shooting, I don't know. I didn't never see somebody shooting at it. But if the police question me, I'm trying to convince them that I know what I'm talking about. So it's easy to say shell kill. It's easy to put people's name with crime that because if he did it, well, I don't lock him up. If I say I seen him do it, well, I don't lock him up, charge him for it. So I don't know what or who did what. I just know that I'm trying to convince the police that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm so sorry. She's frustrating me. You ready? Okay, you listen. Alright, I'm trying to convince the police that I know what I'm talking about. And the only way I can do that is telling them something that I know that they know. They know that this damn house got shot up. So if I tell them this damn house got shot up and these people did it, they'll go for all the other bullshit that I'm trying to cover up. You feel me? Okay.
You good?
She said, yeah.
All right. Now, earlier I asked you what studio that you go to. Do you recall telling the detective that the studio that you go to is the one on Northside Drive? It's Metropolitan in the Lofts. Do you recall that being the studio that you would go to?
I don't think I ever been to the studio on Metropolitan. I don't recall going to the studio on Metropolitan.
Back in June of 2015, did you believe that Thug turned everyone against you?
Huh?
Back in June of 2015, did you believe that Thug had turned everyone against you?
That's why I would tell the police anything to get them off me. If y'all watch me like y'all was, y'all would see that nothing ain't changed but the lies I told the police.
So my question is, in June of 2015, did you believe Thug was trying to get everyone to turn against you?
What do you need to do that for?
Isn't it true that you told the detectives that Thug turned everyone against me?
It's true that I tell the investigators anything that they want to hear. They want to hear about Thug, so I'm about to sit right here and gas them up. I'm about to sit right here and say he killed 19 people, all type of stuff. I'm about to sit right here and make him look like the worst person on earth so that they can believe and let me go.
And at no point in any of these interviews did you ever tell the police that Thug killed Nut, did you?
Shit, did I?
At any point, did you ever tell any police, if you wanted to make him look so bad, at any point did you ever tell the police that Thug killed Nut?
Shit, I don't know. I don't recall. I can't say what I told him. I can't remember because you're trying to trap me up. I can't remember if I told him that he did it. I don't.
Isn't it true?
I know I was gonna get it off me.
Isn't it true that what you told the detectives, which is what the Mikion told you, was that it was Shannon, Nard, Yak, and Dua?
I don't recall what I told.
Sustain.
Isn't it true that you only told the detectives what D told you.
I don't recall what I told them. I thought that D was gonna back up my story, so I was trying to throw the blame on D to get it off of me.
Okay. And isn't it true that D only told you that the people who shot the shot were Nard, Shannon, Yak, and Dua?
What's going on?
I'll repeat the question. Isn't it true that D only told you that it was Nard, Shannon, Yak, and Dua?
Like I told you in that back room back there, D never told me none of that. I made it up.
All right,
I don't recall.
we need to take a quick break. What's a quick break? I don't know, maybe 10 minutes.
All right, okay.
Yeah, but be back in 2 minutes, okay?
I'm
All right. Sorry, we had a juror with a nosebleed, so they're gonna go deal with that. Hopefully it won't take very long. But we'll break until I get word that they're good to go again.
She said, I can't do a thing. So, I mean, yeah, sure. Right. Hey, am I tripping, bro? I could be wrong, but I ain't intentional. Look, in the same phrase, by you beginning time to God, keep happening. All right, y'all. I'm finna end this shit.